Hi everyone, a very good afternoon to all of you. Welcome to this session. Please let me know if I am properly audible and visible to you all. All good to go? For those who are watching me for the very first time, my name is Niharika John Mehra. I am your faculty of English, and here I am with another session where we will practice some questions of English. To brief you, the classes are like so. We have Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday dedicated for EPFO classes, and timing is 1:30 p.m. We have daily 8 p.m. session where currently we are doing editorial analysis of the Hindu editorial. It's a great session for any of you who wants a wholesome session that covers comprehension, vocabulary, grammar part, and practice. All the four prongs are important for your preparation of English, may it be for any exam. So आप उसको ज़रूर ज़रूर attend करो. Okay. If you can give me a confirmation, that would be great. Like my audio video is fine or not. Also, we have our other channel, that is CGP IBPS Hub. So other 3 days, that's Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, we have classes 1:30 p.m. there, जहाँ पे हम topic wise practice कर रहे हैं. Okay. So we'll now start our practice. We'll do questions with timer. If you want PDF of free classes, YouTube classes, join our Telegram. Details are in the description below. And if you want to stay updated here, of course, subscribe the channel. जल्दी से session को like और share कर दो. In a minute, we will begin. We'll start with the first question now. Answer here in the chat. Good afternoon. So the correction here is, the answer is B. Correction here is that we need to remove the word on. Whenever we use emphasize as a verb, first of all, it is used as a noun also, emphasis के form में. Anyway, whenever we use this word as a verb, we don't use the word on, preposition on with it. It is understood. Okay, so ये on गलत है. The committee emphasized the need to regulate digital lending platforms that often escape scrutiny. So remember, it's a very simple and a straightforward rule. You just have to follow it as it is. He emphasize as a verb will not take on after it. Second question on your screen. Now this one is a super easy one. It's a universal type of a question often seen in exam. You use of with the word in spite, but the replacement of in spite of is despite, no of. So of course of is wrong here, only despite will come. Despite repeated warnings, the contractors failed to comply takes with it, comply with environmental norms. Question? Keep answering here, guys. Also, if you have joined late, this is just the third question. Start answering from this question onwards. So answer to this one is C. Each of the policy initiatives introduced last quarter. Now, whenever you have each or every as your subject, your verb is singular in nature. So each of ho, each or every ho. Yes, this noun is plural, absolutely right, but this has is wrong. C is the answer. Have is wrong. Has must come. Okay, another standard rule. I can see you people are not answering. Answer. Nothing is gonna go wrong. The rise in internet penetration along with, together with, as well as matter nahi karta for subject verb agreement along with affordable smartphone. Rise is the primary subject which is singular. So has contributed to digital inclusion. Answer is C. Standard subject verb agreement again. Move to the next one. Okay, answer to this one, fifth one, rarely के लिए A है. Now understand, rarely such issues are addressed with the kind of urgency they actually deserve. Okay, they deserve. This is adverb kind of urgency. सब सही है. Now the rule is if your sentence starts with adverb of frequency like rarely, barely, seldom, often, you follow the rule of inversion. Okay? So this is followed if the first word of your sentence is adverb of frequency. ठीक है? तो यहाँ पर you will have to follow this structure where helping verb will come first, then you will use your subject, and then you will use your main verb. Okay, such issues are addressed नहीं होगा, rarely are, and then you will say such issues, that is your main subject, and then comes the main verb addressed. Okay, so this is how it is. Subject यहाँ पे जो है वो helping verb के बाद में है. Okay, so Chirag, in this class maximum of the class is in English. ज़्यादातर क्लास इंग्लिश में होती है, बट मैं कोशिश करूँगी थोड़ा हम हिंदी में भी लें. आई होप आपको हेल्प होगी. आई एम टेकिंग रेगुलर क्लासेस हियर, तो आप आके प्रैक्टिस करते रहो और अपने एंड पे भी आप रीडिंग करते रहो, से यू विल गेट अ लॉट ऑफ हेल्प. आई होप दिस फिफ्थ क्वेश्चन इज क्लियर टू ऑल ऑफ यू. चलो, easy. Synonym of the word conundrum. A conundrum is a puzzle. यहाँ पे हम फंस सकते हैं, ये something जो solve करना पड़े, that is called a conundrum. Now solution is easy to understand. Declaration किसी चीज की घोषणा करना, to give a statement. Prediction is to tell what could happen in the coming days. Next one. In the sentence, choose the word most similar in meaning to the word impunity. Now, impunity is freedom from punishment. Punishment से रहित कर देना. The hackers attacked government websites with impunity. Okay, so they were not under any kind of punishment. Immunity is the answer for this. Now, immunity is more generic word. Okay, immunity can be of a person and of mind, that is protection. But impunity is protection from some laws. तो इसलिए C आंसर है. Discretion is मेरी समझदारी. If I'm able to know what is right from wrong, when to speak, when not to speak, that is discretion. Other words are easy. Permission or secrecy, I don't think उसे समझाने की जरूरत है. Make sure to like and share the session, guys. Okay. She remained obstinate, refusing to compromise despite repeated persuasion. Answer is hidden in the question itself. Refusing to compromise means the person is not flexible, stubborn. है ना, बदलना नहीं चाहता. Obstinate is जिद्दी होना. Stubborn, not willing to change, not willing to bend. So flexible is the opposite of actually this word. Being indifferent means being cold, not giving a warm response. Passive is not very active. It is subdued. So the word repercussion means some kind of consequence, especially जो negative consequence होते हैं, they are called repercussions. We don't want them, but they are there as results and we don't like it. Cause, reflection, contrast, easy words हैं. So yeah, repercussion is consequence, किसी चीज का result, especially एक negative result. Okay. His careless comment may precipitate a major conflict. Okay. Now, anything that precipitates it in a way leaks first of all, but of course वो leak वाला context तो यहाँ नहीं आएगा. Now, फैलना या फैलाना उससे similar word यहाँ पे है the word accelerate. Not to delay or control, वो तो हो ही नहीं रहा है यहाँ. Negotiate is to of course come on a terms not completely yours या फिर किसी और की. So accelerate is precipitate over here, but mostly this precipitate means to provoke. Accelerate तो है इसका meaning, provoke करना भी होता है. Next question 11. Yeah. The proposal was rejected due to it being lacking. Now, this is sentence improvement where you need to take care of correcting a sentence in the shortest way possible, in the easiest format. Okay. So the proposal was rejected due to ठीक है कोई problem नहीं. Due to it being lacking. No, being lacking is not the correct syntax. Due to it being due to lacking in financial viability? No. Because of it being lacking, again a complex structure, because it lagged in financial viability. Okay, so there you go. It's very simple. D is your answer. Answer of 12th D. You guys need to answer here, by the way, okay? The minister insisted that the report must be submitted no later than Monday. So just now I told you what we do is we make sure that our format is the crisp, clear format, the sentence. And anyway, this was not in one of the options. So, insisted on the report. Now, insisted ke baad mein you have a whole subject, verb, and object. You don't need on in this case. That's why C nahi hoga. Insisted that the report be submitted because report will be submitted by someone else. That's why हमें passive use करना है यहाँ पे. The tone requires the passive one. So the report be submitted no later than Monday. D is your answer. Answer is D again. Hardly had he reached the station. Now, because hardly and had he is past perfect, we need simple past tense for the second thing to happen. When the train left, okay, had left नहीं आएगा, did and then left तो वैसे भी नहीं होगा. If you are using did, then the verb form will be verb first form, तो ये अपने आप में गलत है. The train was left is wrong. This is type 3 conditional. So we'll have to follow the rules of conditional. Okay. How do I know it is a conditional? See, had I known. Inversion hai and it is past perfect. This is where we see all the rules, we follow all the rules of type 3 conditional sentence. Had I known about the traffic, I would have left earlier. So the second part in type 3 conditional is going to be would or could or should and then have and then verb third form. Okay, so that's the reason answer is B. She was so exhausted that she could barely stand on her feet. You stand on your feet, okay? So her is important. Over or with to आएगा नहीं. On feet नहीं बोलेंगे because yes, we need to know that on her own feet. That's the context. Answer is A. Now, if you are able to figure out one pair, आप आंसर बहुत easily predict कर सकते. But as you read this question, since that's the same, the जो कि question है, the answer, you know A is the answer. The spread of misinformation online, the spread has become a major concern, especially during election seasons, and the spread needs strict regulation. A is the answer. Sometimes it is right in front of us, the answer. Answer is A. While the pandemic was raging, many frontline workers, they continued to serve the public at great personal risk. इसकी ट्रिक ये है, actually this is sentence rearrangement. By the way, let me clarify, this is not a typical para jumble. If you know grammar, using the rules, you can connect at least two parts. So let's say, अभी तो बहुत easy है ये. Let's say I know subject verb agreement. So workers continued to. Q and R, मेरे पास एक strong pair है. I will try searching this pair in all the options. It is only mentioned in the first option. So through pairs, hint words, if you know grammar, then of course, if क्या होना ही चाहिए पता grammar. So ये सारी चीजें मिलाकर you will have sentence rearrangement and parajumble questions correct. Plus these are the topics which are comprehension based, समझ कर करने वाले भी होते हैं. So it requires a lot of practice. Again, the answer is A. Governments around the world, now governments plural, have introduced various reforms to what? To improve. Improve what? Public health infra in the aftermath of the crisis. So governments, if you know Q has have, there is just one plural over here, governments, that can be used as subject for this. तो PQ का पेयर बहुत ही strong था इसमें. So throw in the towel. We have done this earlier as well. Answer is A. To admit defeat. Okay, in the rings, in some sports, throwing the towel, in some battles, it meant that हम surrender कर रहे हैं, हमने हार मान ली. Next one. Throw in the towel means to admit defeat. You sure? Okay. So cutting corners, answer is A. If someone is able to save more money or time by ignoring small rules, I mean not the bigger ones and the main ones, but कहीं छोटा मोटा इधर उधर shortcut ले लेना, especially to save money, is called cutting corners. Answer is A. Sitting on the fence means in dilemma, unable to decide, stay undecided, not knowing whether to say yes or no. You are in between the decision. ये सारे meanings हैं इसके. Answer to this one is D. In an attempt to curb inflation, the central bank decided to dash interest rates. Now we don't know these interest rates are for whom. So fluctuate to कराएगा नहीं. Central bank is doing something on interest rates. Okay. Diminish करना means पूरे से खत्म कर देना, मिटा देना, to remove. No. Elevate is to level up, come to a better level, come to a better standard. This is not what it. Hike the interest rate. Okay. Sentence में इतना enough context है नहीं. We will, of course, we might think that attempt to curb inflation, so maybe interest rates को कम करा जा रहा है. That's okay, but कम करना वाला to reduce is not even in the option. So let's not think it that way. Okay. हटाना. Curb is to lessen, to cut. The new law seeks to dash transparency. Conceal is to hide. Hinder is to stop. Withdraw is to take something back जो पहले रोल करी जा चुकी है. So answer is definitely B. Promote. Answer is A. The data was analyzed by a team of experts, okay, who have extensive experience in statistical modeling. Now, here is the catch. You need to understand if you're using who, you are gonna consider experts as antecedent or team. So they collectively have, okay, extensive experience. Now, team in this case, a team and the whole team has the experience. This is going to be my antecedent. Now, this is something that will decide the verb after who, and hence the answer here is A. Okay, so whenever you have a relative pronoun, like in this case who, and sometimes you have one of, or you have a collective noun and of wala karke, so you will have to check both the words, both the nouns, and then you will have to make a decision कि किसके लिए आगे की बात ज्यादा अप्लाई हो रही है. Okay, so this one is B, no doubt. Despite several reminders, the company failed to submit the documents, yeah, to the authority. Now, if to the authority nahi hota, we could have used file because documents could be filed. But आगे चल के to भी है, that is an important part, and that's why submit. In fact, documents could be draft. We can record the documents. We can do all the actions on the word documents here. आगे जो टू द अथॉरिटी है, दिस मेक्स द आंसर बी एंड बी अलोन. Answer in this case is B. Okay, anarchist. Answer is B, anarchist. I'll tell you, a person who opposes all forms of government, गवर्नमेंट चाहिए ही नहीं, उसको anarchist बोलते हैं. Nihilist is one who believes that there is no meaning to life, life is meaningless, and that person has no moral principles. Usko, it's the person who is atheist in a way. Okay, pessimist is always negative, supporter, a cynic person, fatalist जिसे हम बोलते हैं. Extremist is उसको easy solution पसंद ही नहीं होंगे, very radical, chooses to go to extreme levels to prove oneself. So, other words, I hope are clear. Topic wise preparation यहाँ पर नहीं होगी चिराग, but you can like on this channel in this class we are having mixed practice sets here. तो आप connect कर सकते हो team से through Telegram or through our website and they will guide you. A person indifferent to pleasure or pain. Okay, now being indifferent is a person who for whom pleasure or pain doesn't matter, वो उसको लेकर बहुत ही ज़्यादा cold है, responsive नहीं है. So such a person is a stoic person. Okay, a person who can go through pain, who can go through pleasure without showing the feelings and all. Okay, and that's why the answer here is C, stoic. Anything which is mysterious is mystic. Ascetic is self-disciplined person, a very strict person. Cynic का meaning मैंने just अभी आपको बताया, so I hope this should not be the problem. Anyone who is pessimist is a cynic person. सीख लो. There are words you may come across for the first time. That's okay. We just learn, right? Something that occurs at regular intervals. Regular. That is something which is periodic, happening in periods, right? So sporadic है, that means कभी भी हो रहा है. Spontaneous is also not fixed, not regular. Okay, it's happening on the spot. Now a word here which is intermittent can confuse you. Intermittent is actually sporadic, not periodic. Intermittent is also कि irregular intervals पर हो रहा है. हो intervals पर रहा है, but then for anything to be intermittent is at is the thing happening at irregular interval. Something occurring at regular intervals. Oh, sorry, this is done. The belief that all events are predetermined. We have done this word 2 days back, I believe. That is fatalism. Okay, saying people, they know or they believe that everything has a particular end. The way they are going to end is fixed. We cannot change it, and जो है वो होकर रहेगा. So this is what fatalism means. Optimism is being very positive. Realism is being very practical. Pluralism is believing that we work together with other people, other community, other state, and things can work. The last question. Answer is C, epilogue. So, a short speech at the end of a play is epilogue. A short speech at the beginning of a play is a prologue. A speech made by only one person is monologue. Speech that is a conversation is a dialogue. तो यहाँ पे आंसर इज सी. ठीक है, सारे आंसर मैंने आपको बता दिए. So, yes, that's it for today. Thank you so much, all of you, for joining the session. Now, we will meet at 8 o'clock. Join the Telegram if you want PDF of these classes. They are going to be really helpful for you all. Okay, so we are done. Thank you so much. See you later.